Welcome back. The property market is holding steady following the pullback that we saw 5 years ago. The industry is now forecasting a residential price growth of around 5.8% for this year. Demand for security as a result of crime and labour unrest will pose the biggest threat yet again in the property market, as those factors could reduce the purchasing power of buyers.
The South African property market is looking positive. Newly registered bond values were at their highest last year since the 2008 subprime crash. The increased demand for formal housing has kept the overall residential property healthy. But suppressors to GDP growth like labour unrest continue to be major threats. The property market is hoping for a strong economy in order to increase purchasing power of buyers as well as an increased bank risk appetite.
The main thing is, actions that suppresses GDP growth is bad for the property market. So labour unrest, if the mines can't produce enough, they can't give out jobs, and that won't put money in the hands of potential property buyers. And obviously all of that has a negative effect.
In the established luxury estate property market, price growth will be determined by proximity to major businesses and watertight security.
It is always a good time to invest in property. It's never a bad time. You can look 2 years ago when you think it was expensive. You look at the value of the properties today and you wish you'd bought 2 years ago. So my advice to anyone out there is, yes, it's a great time to buy.
While the luxury market faces a downward turn, the industry hopes that the strong price growth in the low and middle segment markets will feed buyers into their higher value markets. Although the price growth forecasts are pegged at 7.2%, property experts are leaning on a more realistic price growth of around 5.8% for 2015. Nomoto Solwandle, SABC News, Cape Town.